Frankie Petit has been in law enforcement for more than 22 years. The last 3 years have been spent here in Old Fort.
I like it.
What is it about it you like?
Well, I like law enforcement. Since I've been in it for almost 23 years, it's about all I know.
Frankie Petit may be one of the few pistol-packing grandmothers around these parts. She's the only woman on the Old Fort police force. How does the police chief rate her performance? Well, that's kind of hard to tell. You see, Frankie Petit is the police chief in Old Fort. She is the only woman police chief in the state.
How does it feel being the only woman police chief in the whole state of North Carolina?
Just great.
What's great about it?
It's good to know that the women are finally being accepted.
Chief Petit was appointed to her post 6 months ago. Mayor Bob Wilson was then a member of the Board of Aldermen that made the appointment. He says the chief's years of experience made her the most likely choice for the job.
Well, it is sort of unusual, but there has to be a first to everything. And I'm not against the woman holding any job that she is capable of doing. And I think with her 22 years of experience, she's very capable of doing the job.
Well, I was kind of stunned. I was really surprised.
Why is that?
Well, I didn't think, first of all, they would want a woman to be chief.
If you think being a woman adds more pressure to the job as chief and as a police officer, you're right.
You have to prove yourself first as being an officer. Being a female is one step you got to make at a time. Well, when I first came, I thought it would be kind of rough on a woman because there had not been one in Old Fort then. And then after I was appointed chief, they accepted me just as they did when I first came.
So the people here don't look at it as unusual that you're the chief.
No.
And what about the chief's family? Do they treat her any differently?
Well, first of all, I have a daughter in junior high school, and they call her Little Chief. But they seem very well pleased with the situation.
Mm-hmm. Do they kid you a lot about it?
No.
It's just Mama's the police chief of Old
That's
Fort,
right.
and that's it.
That's right.
Just like if she were sitting at home all day or if she were out on another job or anything.
That's right.
Of course, with a first name like Frankie, not everyone realizes the police chief in Old Fort is a woman.
They were having a national Chiefs Association meeting, and I got an invitation to come and to bring my spouse. And they said the spouse would be provided with entertainment, such as knitting, crocheting, fashion shows, and this sort of thing. My husband wouldn't go, though.
Oh, the trials and tribulations of being the only woman police chief in the state. But it does have its rewards.
I get a personal sort of satisfaction. The people in Old Fort come to me with things they wouldn't tell anybody else. They confide in me. And I feel good to think that maybe I've helped somebody.